The Say Yes experience started with my son's words, and today Blaise is here to tell his side of the story. So if you've ever wondered how one small voice can change everything, keep listening. Okay, listen up. You've heard me talk about the Say Yes experience, but here's the thing. It wasn't my idea. Welcome to the Say Yes experience. If this is your first time here, welcome, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. I'm Jessica Rector. Now, a few years ago, I was on the verge of burnout, standing in my bedroom, packing for yet another work trip, even though I had just gotten back from one. Now, I love speaking. I love being on stages, but when I get home at that point in my life, I had no energy. I didn't want to do anything, nothing. I was busy traveling and presenting, and it was taking a lot of energy out of me. And so all I wanted to do when I got home was just lay on my couch. Now, I was very thankful to be working, getting booked, speaking all over the world, especially having struggled so much financially as a single mom for so long. But here's where things got interesting. When I was in my bedroom packing for that trip, Blaise saw something in me. Now, I didn't even know at that point if I saw it in myself, but he saw it, and he dropped a sentence that flipped my entire world upside down. Mom, you should start saying yes to things that light you up. Boom. So today I'm handing the mic to him. So you're about to meet a kid who sparked a global movement. The boy with more courage and more wisdom in his pinky than most people have in their entire bodies. Because Blaise says some things about fear to me, and he's also sparked more courage, more joy, and more excitement in my life than I ever knew what was possible. And so sometimes all you need is just start saying yes to life. So if you've ever felt stuck, empty, or that you're sleepwalking through life, stay tuned because you can't afford to miss what's coming up. This episode might be the exact thing that you didn't even know you needed. So let's do this. So B-Man, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thanks for being my guest here. So tell us how the Say Yes experience started.
So I want to say maybe in like 2018.
No, it wasn't that long ago.
And
No.
2020. Somewhere in the 2020s. But so what happened was you were being gone a lot for trips, and I was home with Digger a lot. So I didn't have much time with you because of how much you were gone.
It was 2021.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 2021.
After events started opening again and conferences started being in person again.
And so I wanted to see if there was a way, because you were very stressed out usually. Like a lot of the time you were stressed out.
When I was home.
So I was thinking maybe I could find something to like help her release that stress. And I was like, well, start saying yes, because that relieves stress.
How does that relieve stress? How did you know at the time that relieved stress?
Well, because you seemed extremely stressful, and I was very smart.
But why did you think saying yes would relieve stress?
Well, because when you think about it, people are usually stretched out about work and work-related things.
Yeah.
So if they say yes to things that aren't work-related or aren't tied into something about work, then it makes it more fun and more relaxing or exciting or adrenaline pumping, something like that, and it will relieve stress for them.
Okay. So were you starting to see aspects of me that were stressed? And if so, what was that? How did you know I was stressed?
Well, because you looked like you were always short on time. You always packed immediately. You didn't have too much time to spend with me.
Right.
And sometimes you got short-tempered too.
Ooh, I did.
And very impatient with me.
Really?
Yeah.
You remember that from 4 years ago?
Yeah, I mean, I still remember where I was born.
What?
Yeah, I was born at like the hospital with like the green symbol.
Oh my goodness.
I forgot what it was called.
Anyways, okay, that's interesting. So you remembered that I was short-tempered. I was gone a lot, traveling a lot. And so I was short-tempered. And so, but when you first proposed the idea to me of saying yes, what did you think I would say? And what did you have in mind for that?
Well, I would think you would say no due to the fact you were gone so much and you didn't have too much time to spend, like I've said. That's what I would think. But I thought it would just be something small just for something to help you, but not this big as it became.
You didn't think it would become this big, so
No.
you were just trying to look out for me.
Yeah.
And doing something
Yeah.
for me. So what were you noticing about me? You said I was stressed, I was impatient. Was there other things that you were noticing that you thought, oh, we need to do something and we need to do something fast?
Well, usually, even if you did have free time, you were almost always thinking about something about work and something about work related. So it wasn't really, oh, let's go to the pool or, oh, let me relax and watch some TV or something. It was always something about work.
Okay. So I was very focused on work.
Yeah.
And you wanted it to be more focused on you?
Not focused on me, but like maybe like helping you relax more because you were usually very stressed.
Okay. So whenever you saw me stressed, being impatient, what did you think and how did you feel?
Well, I wanted you to not be as stressed, so maybe you would have some free time to spend with me. But I think that was about it.
But how did you feel about seeing me that way?
Well, I wanted you to be more patient with me because that kind of irritated me most of the time.
Yeah.
So I wanted you to maybe have more free time with me. So maybe we could spend time together.
But how did it make you feel seeing me that way?
I mean, it's natural for people to feel that way. Like for a single parent, yeah, it's natural because you have to make enough money to support you and the kid. But it wasn't like too bad. But it kind of was. It kind of hurt to see you be gone so much.
Okay. I understand that. And you wanting to do things whenever I got back.
Yeah.
And I didn't have the energy.
Yeah.
I just wanted to lay on the couch and do nothing so I could get more energy and replenish and feel better. Why do you think saying yes is important?
Because it can relieve anxiety and help with stress.
Anxiety?
Yeah.
And why do you think that's important?
Because helping with anxiety is a say yes experience in itself because you're trying to cope with that anxiety to maybe not have anxiety anymore.
Want your event to do more than just motivate? Want it to transform? Hi, I'm Jessica Rector, CEO of the Say Yes Experience, #1 best-selling author and the keynote speaker and experience creator companies call when they are serious about change. I don't just speak, I'm known to move people. From the main stage to custom Say Yes Experience team building events, your group will crush comfort zones, ignite connection, and fuel mental wellness and peak potential, all while having the kind of fun that actually sticks. Whether it's a leadership summit, company offsite, or all hands meeting, we bring immersive, energizing experiences that unlock what's next for your people and business. So if you're ready to ditch burnout and lead your team into bold action and a Say Yes culture, book me now at jessicarector.com or email me at jessica@jessicarector.com. And hey, subscribe to the Say Yes Experience podcast right here. It's where the movement starts.
You've heard of a bucket list, things you want to do before you die, right? At the Say Yes Experience, we believe in something truly more powerful, the Say Yes bucket list, the things you want to do to truly start living. It's about feeling alive, breaking out of routine, and turning someday into right now. We've created a free Say Yes bucket list template to help you get started, so you can move to ideas to action and start saying yes to light the things that light your fire. So don't wait to truly start living and download your free template today.
Okay, yeah. And, helping relieve stress or reduce stress is important because we feel stress in every aspect of our lives, right? And if we don't do things to relieve stress, it leads to burnout.
Yeah.
Right? So, Blaise, let's do this. Let's tell them how it all began. How did the Say Yes experience begin?
Well, you were gone most of the time for work. So it once you got back, you were already packing for another trip and you didn't have much time to spend with me. And if you did, it was you were either thinking about work related things or working or just laying on the couch doing nothing. Just doing nothing.
And not spending much time with you?
Yeah.
Okay. And so this was a few years ago when this started.
Yeah, like right after COVID.
Right after COVID, right? And what were you seeing in me that you were like, something needs to change besides me just laying on the couch?
Well, you seemed very impatient and stressful all the time. So
okay. And what were you seeing that led you to think I was impatient or stressed?
Well, I mean, you were always working. You were like a workaholic.
Really?
Yeah, really.
What constitutes a workaholic?
Works way too much, does not know how to relax.
So I was stressed and you thought I was being impatient. How did that make you feel seeing me that way?
Well, it kind of hurt seeing you not having enough time to spend with your child. But I mean, it's natural that a single parent has to work so much due to the fact that they have to have enough money to support them and the kid.
Right, but how did it make you feel?
It made me feel kind of hurt. That's
okay. You felt hurt that I didn't spend time with you?
Yeah.
I'm feeling hurt even hearing you say that because I didn't realize that you were even aware of that. So where did that say yes idea come from?
Well, I was thinking maybe since you were so stressed all the time, maybe you could say yes to something that makes you happy and you would be maybe less stressed and maybe more energized for the next time you go to work.
What did you think saying yes would do?
Well, I would think it relieves anxiety and maybe some social anxiety because maybe you have to talk to people. But even doing a say yes experience is a say yes experience in itself because you're saying yes to the experience.
So you're saying yes to saying yes?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Where did the idea come from? Even though you saw that I was stressed and that I was being impatient, why did you think saying yes was the answer?
Well, because it, like I said, it relieves anxiety and maybe helps with stress some of the time, depending on what you're doing.
So what did you have in mind when you first thought of, well, I'm going to ask mommy to say yes?
Well, I thought you would say no.
You wanted me to say yes and you actually thought I would say no?
Yeah, because you have a workaholic addiction.
I do not.
At that time you did.
I do not.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I was busy because it was right after COVID and a lot more organizations became aware of how important burnout was. And that was one of my main topics back then and still is about helping people prevent burnout. And so organizations needed help, right?
Yeah.
And so you're right. I was on the road more than I was home. And when I was home, I was always exhausted trying to recover and recharge myself. But when you first came up with the idea, you thought I'd say no.
Yeah.
So you were surprised when I said yes?
Yeah.
What did you have planned for that first say yes experience?
I didn't really have anything planned.
We went to ice cream. You don't remember that?
Oh!
I got back and you're like, I want to go and take you to ice cream.
Yeah.
Did you know how much I love ice cream?
Your favorite thing in the world.
Well,
maybe
besides you.
It's a little doubtful.
No, it's not doubtful. Definitely my favorite thing besides you.
7 scoops a day each week.
No, I don't do that anymore.
Anyways,
I do love ice cream.
Addiction.
It's called an addiction. I was pregnant when I was eating 7 scoops of ice cream.
That's way too much for a grown adult.
I was pregnant.
Hey,
I had to feed 2 people at the time. I've cut down a lot, but I do love ice cream. And so you knew what you say.
Still 5 scoops.
3 sometimes. 3. I'm more average.
You're more of a 4.
We could go
Back to the main.
back to the main topic. So after we did that first Say Yes experience where we went and found ice cream, what did you think would happen? Did you think anything would come out of me saying yes that one time? Did you? And the cool thing is, though, I liked that when I got back from that trip, you held me accountable. You said, okay, mommy, we're going to go and say yes. You said you would. Let's go say yes. Yeah. And we went to ice cream. And so if you had forgotten about it,
it would have happened.
You're right. It wouldn't have happened because I was so busy. The couch looked really comfortable.
And so with the ice cream in my stomach.
So I definitely wouldn't have remembered and definitely wouldn't have said yes.
Yeah.
So it took you remembering.
I wouldn't forget about getting free ice cream for no reason.
And so you didn't plan anything beyond just that one idea. You didn't think it would turn into
as big as it is currently. Yeah.
Yeah. And so now that it has turned into something a lot bigger, what do you think of the idea now?
Well, I think it will change a lot more lives since it's so big and so many people have known about it now.
And how does that make you feel?
It makes me feel good that I'm a proud owner of a global movement.
And that the idea stemmed from you?
Yeah.
Yeah. When you were so young, wise beyond your years, because I don't know if I would have ever come up with that myself. Yeah. I wouldn't have ever thought that saying yes would be the solution to burnout, to stress, to overwhelm, to really get people to start living, to stop just coasting through life, but to be active participants and to help them feel alive again, right? To bring more fun and joy and laughter into life. So you didn't think of all of that. It literally just started with an idea to help mommy. Okay, so what's been the coolest Say Yes experience that you've done? Give me your top 5 in no particular order.
In no particular order, but hang gliding, indoor skydiving, canyon swinging, eating ramen in Japan.
Okay, eating ramen in Japan. Okay.
And going to that Kura sushi place that one time.
Who?
That Kura sushi place for Mother's Day.
Oh,
that okay. Oh my gosh, I want to go there again.
That's a sushi place where the stuff
sushi train.
Yeah, but we first saw that somewhere else. Where did we see that?
Queensland.
Queenstown?
Yeah.
New Zealand? Okay, we did?
Yeah, we ate there.
Okay. Yeah, where the sushi's just basically on a conveyor belt that you just pick it up. Okay, so interesting thing is 2 of those have to do with food and 3 of them have to do with adrenaline type things. So what is one Say Yes experience that you haven't done that you really want to do?
Skydiving.
You got to be a little bit older for that. Although in Queenstown, if we go back there, you can skydive because you just didn't weigh enough at the time. There's no age requirement. And now you've surpassed that. Okay, besides skydiving, what's another one you want to do?
Let's see.
Just that one. That's at the top of the list. Okay, indoor skydiving was pretty cool though. Yeah, it was just like a little sliver taste of it, really. Okay, so has saying yes ever scared you? And if so, when and how?
During the canyon swinging, the very last swing that I was going to do kind of scared me. Yeah.
Okay, tell me about that. What was that swing and why did it scare you?
I don't remember if I was going like this or I was on my stomach doing it. And
you were on your back doing it.
Okay, I was on my back going like this. And I was like strapped to something and I was just hanging flat.
Yeah, like
and then they would drop me.
So why did that scare you?
Well, because I couldn't see anything. Like it was fine at before because I could see what I was doing, but I couldn't see anything. I couldn't see because I could only turn my head maybe like 180, so I couldn't really see too much.
Why did you feel like you needed to be able to see? You had done 3 going straight forward, but actually that kick one, you couldn't see anything either. You were standing back. You did a couple straight forward.
Because I think
3 straight forward, but one you were like this, and she kicked you back. So you couldn't see anything that way either when you did the kick one. So
Yeah, but I saw it before. But I think because I was just suspended because I couldn't see when they was gonna pull it. I knew when she was gonna do it because
she was pulling it from up here though. She was just gonna, like, you're laying on your back. She was pulling it right here to drop you.
I don't know. That won't scare me. I don't know
because
why.
you couldn't see.
Yeah, because I couldn't see, and I don't want to see when I don't know.
You didn't think you'd be able to see.
No, I don't like getting dropped from my back like this because I might get lightheaded.
Mine was the complete opposite. I did the laying down one first, and she goes, "Are you ready?" And I said, "Yes." And she pulled the pin and boom, dropped.
Yeah.
And then I did one upside down. But when I had to do the one where I went straight diving off, like you did so easily, that one scared me. So it's literally the reverse. That one scared me because I could see how far up I was and I was diving into it. Whereas you wanted to see that so you could dive into it.
Yeah.
Me seeing how far up I was diving into it, that scared me. So you and I literally went about that same thing the complete opposite way. Our brains literally plugged in to the complete opposite. You like the forward one jumping off because you could see.
Yeah.
I like the laying ones or backwards because I couldn't see. So the complete opposite thing literally scared us on that one.
Yeah.
So we both did it 4 times, but the things that scared you didn't scare me, and the things that scared you didn't scare me.
Yeah.
Total brain opposite. But it also is a reiteration that 2 people can do the same thing, have a different perspective, have a different experience with it, and they could be saying yes at the same thing, but the fears are also different.
Yeah.
And so what happened when you felt that fear? What happened?
Well, I started panicking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And?
Well, I didn't want to do it then, and I didn't do it because I was too scared.
Yeah, so you came out. And that's okay. You tried, you went out there.
Yeah, because they said, sorry to interrupt, but they said that most adults are too scared to do one, and I did 3.
You did 4. That was going to be your 5th one.
Oh, I just only have 7.
Most adults are too scared to do one. And you were
in the clips.
A lot younger at the time too. And there was one that I did on the canyon swing that I'm sitting there and Blaise, they allowed Blaise to pull the clip.
I know, it was so fun.
And they said, okay, he's going to count to 10. Now I knew, because I know my son, it wasn't going to get to 10. But I thought it was probably going to get to about 3 or 4. He literally goes 1 and pulled it. That I did not expect. I did not expect it that fast. I expected us to get to about 3. So I was screaming. Oh my gosh.
You know me, absolute cinema.
Yes. Oh my gosh. So is there something that you have not said yes to, that you've been too scared to say yes to, that you wish that you had? So that one, the canyon swing, do you wish that you would have actually said yes to that one?
Yeah, I should have. I should have made you do it, and I would have got $5 for it. You should have made me do it.
Well, what was frustrating about that one is that is the only one that I walked up those stairs to take a picture. Because I was going to go take a picture up the stairs, remember?
Yeah.
I walked up those stairs to take a picture, so I wasn't right there because it was your last one. So I was like, I'm going to go up here and take a picture. That was the only one I did that with. If I was standing back down where you were, where I was standing for the other ones, I would have just said, Blaise, just count to 3 and do it. Or do you want me to pull the pin or something like that?
I would have sucked if you would have pulled the pin.
I would have counted. I wouldn't have been mean, but I would have been encouraging and supportive down there for you. But because I wasn't down there, I decided to walk up. You left and you didn't have somebody like encouraging and supporting.
Yeah.
But just like the one with me that I was scared, the one going forward, I was standing on top of there and I was so scared, remember? And you said, Mommy, first of all, you're giving me a hard time about not doing it. You got to do it. And then you're like, if you don't do it right now, I don't remember what you said. So if you don't do it the next 3 seconds, I'm going to blah, blah, blah when we get in the car. I don't remember what you said. But ladies that were helping us was like, okay, turn your brain off. They could tell I was nervous. Turn your brain off for 3 seconds and just go. And then you said, you got it, mommy, you got it. And so that helped me do it. Whereas I think for the one going backwards, if I was down there saying, you got it, you can do it, you would have ended up doing it.
Yeah.
So the Say Yes experience is the movement that helps you adapt to change, enhance mental wellness, and stretch into what's possible. We tailor every experience to your specific challenges and goals, whether that's preventing burnout, building resilience, or creating a culture of bold action and connection. Whether it's a getaway with your friends or creating something for small teams to an entire organization, this is where transformation begins. Say yes to growth. Say yes to a custom experience designed just for you. Let's build and develop your own Say Yes experience at jessicarector.com. Wish you could hit pause, catch a breath, and leave the rat race behind for a while? You can. Come check out Breakspace, a global community where mid-career professionals just like you are creating life-changing breaks every day. Founded by 2 leading break experts, this one-of-a-kind resource is your go-to for all things career break. With hands-on coaching, dynamic courses, and genuine connection, you don't have to go at it alone. Visit gobreakspace.com to learn more and join today. I'm bummed that you didn't, though, because I think you would have liked it, because it was also just a different experience than going forward and doing it.
Yeah.
So have you ever done a Say Yes experience that you didn't really want to do, but you did it anyways?
The canyoning.
Oh, the canyoning? Why didn't you want to do that?
I hate getting water on my nose and my eyes. The main thing was getting in my nose because I thought.
Oh, we didn't have a nose plug for you.
Yeah, because I jumped and then I thought I was already in the water and then I let go and then I just flushed into the water.
Now, for those listening who don't know what canyoning is, explain what canyoning is.
Well, it's basically where you're in a canyon.
So it's different than the canyon swing, right?
Yeah,
the canyon swing that we were just talking about is basically like a platform.
And you jump off of it.
In the air. I don't even remember, like really high in the air. Hundreds of feet in the air. And you're jumping off into a canyon, right? Over water and stuff. And it's called canyon swing in New Zealand. We did that. Canyoning, we did in Switzerland. And tell them what that is.
I hated that. So basically, you're in a canyon with water, obviously, and you're walking in the water, and then there might be like cliffs or like an obstacle. At one point, we had to rappel down a rope, and that was honestly my favorite part about the entire thing. You had
rappelling down a rope on the canyon, right?
Yeah, mm-hmm. And then you have to jump off of the canyon, like little cliffs on the canyon, and get down there. And every time I did that, except for the very last one, I got water up my nose.
You did?
Never my eyes, but in my nose.
I didn't even know you did that. I know you did it one time because I was like, ooh. Some of them, like, it was just like a slide. You did fine down the slide.
Yeah. It's just only on, like, the jumps.
But there were jumps. There was some high ones, too.
Like 40 feet.
Yeah, and you had to jump on your side because of the way the water was. And the water wasn't very big. It was like a small little pool area. But you had to jump on your side because it's not deep enough for you to jump straight in, right?
Yeah.
And then there was one that had jumped in the little small pool area, but the current was so strong. Do you remember that one?
Yeah.
That one I was very nervous doing because the current was so strong. Somebody had to be at the far end. So it was, you jumped here, the current was so strong that it basically took you over right face to face with this canyon over here. And of course, you're going down in the water. So you got water all on your eyes, but you had to, when you jumped, put your hand in front of your face like this because the current was so strong, it literally thrust you right to that canyon and you could hit your face. So you had to put your hand in front of your face. But there was someone on the far end of that circle of the canyon to pull you because the current was that strong. And so I jumped before you did on that one. And the guy at the far end, I think, barely caught me or something because the current was so strong.
Yeah.
So I was super nervous they weren't going to catch him. So there was someone immediately, as soon as you jumped, there was someone there waiting, but then there was someone on the far end too. So the guy, as soon as you jumped, caught Blaise and basically swam Blaise over to the platform where we met, where we stopped.
Yeah.
And then he had to swim against the current all the way back. And that one, I thought you would get water in your nose.
Yeah.
Did you?
I think I did. Also, like the very last one.
Yeah, I don't think that one was the very last one. Now that I thought was super fun. What about the Via Ferrata? Did you like that?
What's the Via Ferrata?
Where you're walking on the side of the mountain and that big suspension bridge and the tightrope.
That was
tightrope over waterfalls.
My hands hurt after that because
they had gloves on too.
Yeah, my hands were freezing. Because you had to like climb down a ladder and there was like cold water dripping down the ladder. So,
yeah, on the side of the mountain with just, what is it, a carabiner?
Yeah, a little mountain. I mean, it's just a mountain carabiner, so it's safe enough for people to climb.
Yeah, but that was scary to me.
Yeah, I mean, just the like tight ropes and all the other obstacles.
But
the zip line was fine.
Well, the zip line wasn't bad at all. But what about the suspension bridge part of that one?
I hate that.
And they made him go first, and it's the longest suspension bridge in the world. They made him go first. It was high up, and the beginning, you literally couldn't even hold on to anything because it was, right? There wasn't anything. You just held on to like where your carabiner was attached. There was no like ropes or anything.
Yeah. No.
And they made him go first, and that was scary.
I hate that.
You hated that?
Yeah.
But you rocked it. You rocked it. So I was thinking 2 recent ones.
Yeah.
You didn't want to do the eating crickets.
Oh my God, that was disgusting.
But was it really as bad as you thought it would be?
No, but it was still terrible.
And the crickets were super small.
Still this big.
They were.
maybe they were maybe like this. Maybe
they were not. They were like, look, you are so full. They were super
maybe
small
like this. Maybe as big as a computer.
Thin, very thin. You are.
They were pretty thick.
They were not. You could barely taste them. You could barely taste them. And they did not have that bad of a taste.
Very bad.
Totally. You told me they weren't as bad as you thought they were.
I mean, they weren't as bad, but
that you thought they were going to be. And then the other one, which wasn't really a say yes experience for me, it was a say yes experience for me that you didn't want to do. When I walked through the stockyards in my bikini.
Oh my gosh.
Blaise was a videographer on that one. Why did you not want to do that?
It was embarrassing. Having my mom walk around in a bikini in the middle of a downtown city.
It was a stockyards. It was busy, but really, it was not that bad.
It's extremely bad.
Really? Why do you say that?
I don't want to be associated with someone that's wearing a bikini in the middle of a city. Oh my God. Hey guys! Just so casually. That's not a good thing.
Oh my gosh. We get out and he's like, oh my gosh, I do not want to do this. I do not. And I still have my full clothes on. I do not want to do this. I'm like, oh, it's not going to be that bad. Come on. I mean, I was embarrassed. But then when I took it off, he was like, why do we have to do this? I do not want to do this. Do we really have to do this? I don't want to do this over and over and over. And so the more he kept saying it, the more I started to believe it. The more it got in my head of how embarrassing it was going to be, how humiliating it would be for me. And all he did was hold the camera. But then when I asked you, hey, are you getting shots of people's reactions, of people watching? And what did you say?
No one was watching.
Exactly. No one was really paying attention and no one was really watching. So it really wasn't that embarrassing if no one's really paying attention and watching.
Yeah, I mean, it still was very embarrassing, but not as many people noticed. There was actually I don't remember the results, but there was an actual test of something where a random person went into a university class with a funny design on a t-shirt and they wore it for the entire class. And the students had to take a survey of, did they notice the shirt? Oh, and less than 1% noticed it.
Really?
Yeah, or maybe 1%, yeah.
And so it just goes to show you, like, people are not paying attention.
Yeah.
as much as we think they are. People don't really care about us as much as we like to think people care about us.
Yeah.
They're not really noticing or paying attention to what we're doing. They're focused on their own lives and what they're doing. I mean, people didn't say anything. People didn't point. People weren't laughing, or if they did, I didn't see them do it. They did it after the fact, so
Yeah.
I wouldn't know. So it just goes to show you people aren't paying attention. So it was all in your head.
Yeah.
You were just more embarrassed about things in your head. So if you want to stay up to date on all the things that we do here at Say Yes Experience, whether it's the experiences or events or episodes, make sure you go to thesayyesexperience.com and sign up and join thousands of other people just like you who are on the list to get those things to keep them up to date. And then also let us know in the comments what you want to say yes to. What's on your say yes bucket list? Because we are looking to feature some of our amazing subscribers on our upcoming Say Yes experiences, and you could be one of the lucky ones we choose. So make sure you also subscribe. So how does it feel to watch me do scary things or things that you think might be embarrassing?
Terrible. I don't like it. I mean, it might not be scary. The scary stuff I don't care about, but like the embarrassing stuff, yeah.
Oh,
especially if
I care about the scary stuff, but you care about the embarrassing stuff.
I mean, scary stuff isn't that bad.
Why is that?
Because I'm not doing it.
But how does it make you feel watching me do it?
Funny.
How was it funny?
I mean, when you scream, it's funny.
Oh my gosh. That just makes you want me to do it even more so you can just laugh at me screaming.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yes. Okay. What about the embarrassing stuff?
If I'm there, I don't like it. Because it's embarrassing to be associated with someone that's doing something embarrassing, like the bikini thing.
Why is it embarrassing?
Well, because
as you just said, like no one was even noticing.
But still, it was awkward.
Okay. Why?
Because it was awkward.
But why?
Because, I don't know, it's just weird having someone that you know walk around in a bikini so casually.
Well, I walk around in a bikini at the pool.
Yeah, but not in a downtown city.
With lots of people around fully clothed?
Yeah.
Okay. So what is the Say Yes experience that you want me to do that I haven't done yet?
Go to the world's scariest haunted mansion in the world. Yeah.
Really? Haunted mansion?
Yeah, so then I can just scream at you every day.
Yeah, I don't scary stuff.
Go into
he constantly tries to scare me.
Oh yeah, funny. Because he always goes, ah! Funny. I might have to do it again.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, you always. I mean, I'll be walking out of a room and he'll try and scare me. Yeah. So do you ever get scared or worried when I go and do a Say Yes experience?
No, not usually.
No.
Not usually.
Like no matter what it is, you don't get
No,
scared?
I mean, I said usually. So
okay.
Yeah.
Has anyone ever scared you or worried you? And what one, if so?
No. I mean, maybe a little worry on that.
I was just going to ask. Okay, what made you worry about that?
Well, I mean, people could try to rob you.
Right. I didn't have anything for them to rob, though. It was just me. They didn't have anything to rob me. It was just me, though. I mean, I wasn't carrying anything valuable. I didn't have money. I didn't have anything on me. It was just me. So, but what happened the night before? What did you say to me the night before of that 24-hour homeless one?
I don't remember.
I said, say a prayer for me that mommy stays safe. You said, you don't have to do it, mommy.
I mean, yeah, you don't have to. I mean, you don't have to do it.
And I said, what do you mean?
You don't have to do it. It's not like not an option type thing.
So he was basically giving me permission that if I didn't feel safe, if I, was worried or stressed or scared or anything like that, he was saying like, there's an option. You can option out. You can choose to not do it. You can choose to say no to the Say Yes experience.
Yeah.
But I wasn't going to do that.
Yeah.
I just wanted you to say a prayer and keep me safe and make sure everything was going to go well. And it was going to be a really great experience because I was going to do it either way. And I love the support and encouragement. So any moments or any Say Yes experiences that I've done that you've been proud of me or happy that I've done or surprised that I did?
I can't remember a single one.
You can't remember a single one that you've been proud of me for, or happy that I did, or surprised that I did?
No.
That you thought, oh, she's not going to want to do this.
A little haunted mansion. A little haunted house during Halloween. I'm so happy you did that.
Oh.
That was so funny. No one scared me. It was really not that scary.
It wasn't super scary, and it was short. It wasn't super scary. You could see in parts, but I think also part of a haunted house like that for Halloween, you're supposed to scream. That's part of it, is that you're screaming, because that's part of the whole experience. I wasn't like super scared.
Throughout the entire long line of everyone talking, all you could hear were screams.
Really?
Yeah. Throughout the entire line, all you could hear was,
oh. So you didn't think I'd actually do the haunted house one?
No. Hey, but it was fun because you got to scream and I got to laugh.
Yeah, he was laughing. Oh my gosh, you're funny. So what would you tell other kids or adults who feel scared to say yes?
Just do it.
What does that mean?
Hey, I'm Blaise, and the SAYS experience was my idea. I created it to help my mom, Jessica Rector. When she was traveling and keynote speaking a lot and on the verge of burnout, I wanted her to say yes to herself, to joy, and to what's possible. What started out with me helping her find a new ice cream around town had turned into a movement. So together we wrote this book, The Say Yes Experience, with 52 powerful tips to help you prevent burnout, strengthen your mental health, and live intentionally. Step outside your comfort zone. One tip, one small shift, one big impact. Ready to say yes to a better you? Grab the Say Yes experience at jessicarector.com/store.
Burnout isn't just exhaustion, it's a warning sign that something needs to change. 90% of the workforce has been in burnout in the last year alone, according to Gallup, and it's not going away anytime soon. It's even impacting the home life, but it doesn't have to be that way. In my powerful book, Blaze Your Brain to Extinguish Burnout, 52 Keys to Prevent, Break Through, and Beat Burnout, I show you how to take back control, reignite your energy, and transform overwhelm into opportunity. Backed by research and real-life strategies, this isn't just another self-help book. It's your guide to lasting change, mental wellness, and saying yes to the life you deserve. Ready to break the burnout cycle? Grab Blaze Your Brain to Extinguish Burnout today at jessicarector.com/store. If you want to get a copy for your team or all your employees, reach out to me directly for rates at jessica@jessicarector.com.
It means just do it. Like, don't be scared or don't really think. If you don't think about it much, then it makes it better.
It makes it easier?
Yeah, it makes it easier.
The more you think about it, the less likely you are to do it.
Yeah.
And the less you want to do it, right?
Yeah.
Because you just keep thinking about it and you just keep thinking about it. And you don't want to regret not doing it.
Yeah.
You don't want to leave like you did.
What you did.
Like the canyon swing, that last one, and go, man, I really wish I would have done that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I just do it.
And it'll be an amazing experience.
Yeah.
And you also don't know what it could lead to.
Yeah.
Right? So when you're doing different say yes experiences, what do you think's come from it? How do you think it's helped you or benefited you from saying yes in these experiences?
I get a flex on people with it.
You get a what?
I get a flex on people.
What's that mean?
Like, oh my gosh, I jumped off a canyon and survived.
Okay. So you get to say that to people?
Yeah, I get a flex on people about it.
Okay. How else has it benefited you?
Makes me less scared of things.
Mm-hmm. Helped you to grow?
Yeah.
Do you think it's helped your confidence in any way?
I think, yeah, but I don't know how.
That because you've done the things, you know or think you can do other things?
No, I don't think.
You don't think so?
There's not like a specific instance that I can obviously tell, but I think it maybe has, yeah.
I mean, you can't help but to grow in confidence when you do scary things. So why, or things that you're unsure of, or even things that you find fun, it'll lead your brain to think, oh, I can do other things. I can do bigger things. And then it'll help you start thinking bigger. So why do you think people should say yes to things that scare them?
Because it might raise their confidence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then why is it important to raise your confidence?
Because then you can do better things and more things without being as scared or embarrassed or afraid.
And without it holding you back, right?
Yeah.
I love that.
I challenge you to say yes to something that makes you happy this week. Post a picture or a video and tag my mom and use the hashtag the Say Yes Experience and challenge 3 other people to do a Say Yes Experience this week.
Thank you, Betty, for being here and for being my guest on the Say Yes Experience. Thank you for always being my biggest supporter, encourager, and cheerleader. And thank you for your willingness to be my videographer, even when you don't want to be, even when you're like, do we really have to do this, Mommy? And you know it's going to be embarrassing, but you're always continually pushing me outside my comfort zone to be my best self. So thank you for being here, big boy. And thank you for creating this brilliant idea and this global movement. We couldn't have done it without you. If you found this episode useful, helpful, or inspiring, we'd love a 5-star review so more people find the courage to say yes. Share it with someone who you think needs the encouragement this week. I'll see you next time. Until then, keep saying yes. I believe in you.